If you're not grateful for this YouTube channel, you're just a selfish asshole. Because all my social media thing, all I ever got out of it was anonymous abuse from military operations in this community. I'm Zorro. I was watching Zorro. That's biological training and conditioning. The rich people that keep us safe from the bad rich people, the good rich people. Which isn't true. You can't. Jesus, you can't serve more than one master. You'll love one and despise the other. So basically, you can't. You either have faith in God or you don't, is what he's saying. If you don't have faith in God, then you'll despise people that are faithful, and you'll fight for what you think is yours. Okay. If you have faith in God, okay, you won't fight over what you need, and wants will take care of themselves. It's Zorro. I'm El Zorro. I'm just kidding. This is the number 2. Charlotte Taylor Wilson. Stuff. So, I'm not too concerned about what they're still trying to do to me psychologically with my 4-year-old mind rape. It doesn't hurt my feelings anymore. I just get like, okay. Jesus always just tells me roll with it. Always give people opportunities to show up and live the Lord's Prayer. And if they don't do that, that's their sin, not yours. So if they're still trying to rekindle my mind rape of the 4-year-old little boy, Earl, the Yvonne DiCarlo and all that stuff. When I look back on it, the one I had the biggest crush on when I was here, and because that's probably because of Miriam. I don't know. It was Miriam Cologne. Oh my gosh, yeah, I had a big crush on her. She's so pretty. But I'm not gonna say I love women. Okay. I don't think there's a man on the planet. Well, I know there's not a man on the planet that can love women more than me. Okay. But right now, it's hard to. I haven't seen anybody on television or through media that loves women as much as me. I mean, the man standing up to give a woman's children the Lord's Prayer eternally. I mean, you can't think of a greater expression and a stronger stance of courage and love than me. So if you don't appreciate this Facebook, you're not grateful. I mean, this YouTube, sorry, and what I try to do on Facebook, you're just an asshole. You're just a selfish asshole who wants it to be about you and your. See, what happens is women have children with men. I mean, well, dogs, as Sun Yat-sen would say. Children with dogs. And then they want their children to grow up to be men like me. And you can't have sex with a dog and give birth to a man. Okay? And then when you have sex with a dog, you curse your daughters to accepting philanthropy and prostitution as reality and saying, just lay back and enjoy the rape, which is horrible to do to a woman, right? You can't do that to a woman. You got to give her the Lord's Prayer, or she'll never be able to. 2 lips must insist on 2 more to be kissed, or their lovely promise won't come true. To each his own. If you don't give them kisses in the Garden of Eden with the eternal love of the Messiah, then I'm hard on Javon Roof Pete because, I want to try to help her be a better person. I love people. Okay. I'm only hard on people when I think they have some when they have some intestinal fortitude in themselves, when there's some courage in there, and stuff. I'm hardest on people, when I encourage and I get after them. And, I tell them, I affectionately care about you, and then I kick their ass. You don't believe me? Ask the Marley Brothers. Seriously. He will give a man that man. Shit. You go on TV and you start playing philanthropy and showing your ass for money, he will kick it. He does care. He kicks it because he cares. Okay. If I didn't care, I would just say, fuck you all. Just sit here and get healthy and focus on sequencing the technology to where it kills all your business partners. And then, one morning you'll wake up and feel like the biggest, You know, you'll just grab your bag of money, go grab a tree, throw a rope up over the branch. There you go. If I didn't care. That's also Tony Williams and the Platters. Would all this be true if I didn't care for you? I love Tony Williams and the Platters, and my mom did. Yeah. My favorite during that era and stuff was Only Have Eyes by the Flamingos. That was like my standard. That was like that's one of the prettiest love songs when I was a kid. And then, of course, there was First Time Ever I Saw Your Face by Roberta Flack. Yeah. Now, I'm you know, there's lots of stuff I like, you know, but, you know, I like music. We've been doing music for philanthropy, so I don't think... I know when people did it a long time ago, they thought it was necessary. So there was a lot of love behind it, you know. Nowadays, no. Now they're so trained in conditions through Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I have trouble listening to music, period. I will stand and care for you. I will fight to get money for your cancer research. I mean, that's all I hear on TV now. Oh, if I could only share the pain of getting money for your... You are sharing the pain of getting money for their cancer research. You sound pathetic, but you think you sound sad, but it's not true. But you're like, okay. There's a point that you hit, okay? You can only get your balls beat in and feel your wife being sexually groomed and abused. You know, they Stockholm Syndrome, my sweet little Susie Bear, you know. And they did the same thing with Ray Ray, and you've never met her more. She's strong, okay? She's a strong kid. She's very pretty, okay? Emily's one of the sweetest people you've ever met. Kate is a starbug. She's smart, and she's cute, and she's strong, and she's there. Amy's daughters are beautiful, okay? And her sons are good kiddos, you know. Crumb, you know, he's a very astute little guy, and he's very inquisitive, and he wants to be a part of good things, okay? Noah's very strong, okay, and very protecting of people and doesn't like people to be bullied. They're good kids, okay? And Patrick has to protect his mom with every ounce of his being because I wasn't allowed to protect his mom with my love because philanthropy was raping her and abusing her psychologically. And then he gets mad at me and says, it's like, you're going to blame me for the NSA, NASA, DARPA, and Homeland Security. Son, I'm about ready to kick you in the butt so hard. Just walk up behind you and hit you in the butt and see that car? Okay. Don't you stick nothing in that light socket, Patrick. Okay. But you know what? I love you. Here's your Donald Duck nightlight. You know what I mean? So, I'm a really good dad. I'm the best son. I'm the best son and brother and husband and father and grandfather in the world right now. And I don't know if I'm a grandpa or not. I think they say I am. I don't know. We'll find out sooner or later. Hope it's not later, right? And so, but you guys, the whole thing with the mind rape of the little boy with Miss Lopez, you know, I told her today, I said, you know, you just think it would be more comfortable for me to be manipulated by a relationship with you in the future because of your science geeks. You know, me and Amy and Natalie especially had to be very uncomfortable while you guys sit and watch because it was going to turn me into a pervert. What kind of perverts sit and watch a little girl be, two little girls, because it happened with her mom too, watch little girls be groomed by the Temple Set Illuminati by military intel and get up and do nothing to stop it. So it won't happen anymore. When they told me it was happening in Mexico and how it happened, it affected everything in Sierra Vista, you know, and all the stuff I got through the Wi-Fi that they were monitoring, but they couldn't, the military couldn't stop it because it wasn't in the interest of corporate national security. I went right online and said, hey, we need to stop this right now. You know, and then you guys have fucking Jim Caviezel and Mark Wahlberg and Ellen Gibson. I mean, sorry, Ellen. Mel Gibson, you know, get up on TV and act like, what? Philanthropy's going to save us from prostitution? Think that one over. That's like fucking for virginity. I mean, okay, philanthropy is going to save us from prostitution. That's It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible for money to save you from money, guys. Okay, so I have to explain it to some people. It's like, what's he trying to say? I don't get it. You can't save yourself from money with more money. The only thing that can save you from money is living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer. Hi, I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer in Zorro. So we got this. I don't... Jennifer Lopez is very confused, and she's hard to have coherent conversations with because of all the people fucking her mind. I don't know if we could have, I would like to meet her and see, if there'd be something there. As far as me, as far as physical attractiveness and stuff like that, you know how I'm a guy, right? So I could sit there and go, okay, we could go for rehab in about a year and a half, 2 years. I'll be able to, no competition, but, it's because I remember that with Lola Falana. She said she left $5 on the headboard of her husband's bed every morning. And Mike Douglas asked her, did he ever do that to you? Or was either her or Merv Griffin? She goes, oh, no, he wouldn't dare. I was like, no, I'd be like, no. It's like, no. You can keep your $5, baby, and I'll wear you out tomorrow night too. But it's okay. When you're in your mood, I'll let you have yours and I'll get mine. And, either way, we're all having a good time, right? So, you know what I'm saying? There's no competition. Love has no competition. It's just love. If you can't understand that, you've never been loved a day in your life. Okay, guys, I love you. We'll be back in a couple of hours because the algorithms of all the perverts of the military and NASA and the rest of those great organizations with great scientists doing great things to deny us the Lord's Prayer another day. That was all sarcasm about the great if you guys didn't figure that one out. Okay?